So as some of you may know, it is the beginning of Ramadan, and if you have any Muslims in your life, you might observe that during this month, they might be acting slightly differently than what you are accustomed. They might be dressing more modestly. They might be doing their prayers or doing their prayers more on time. If they did not do their prayers or all of the 5 prayers that Muslims, if they are practicing, do their 5 daily prayers, or again, they don't do them necessarily on time, and now during Ramadan, they are attempting to be better about that. All different kinds of shifts in behavior that you might observe in your interactions and relationship with them. And something I really want to push you all to understand is that that is literally the point of Ramadan. Yes, fasting gets a lot of attention, especially from non-Muslims, and I understand why. It makes sense as to why. However, Ramadan really at the heart of it is about self-reflection, disciplining ourselves, reconnecting back to our faith, and trying to change our behavior and our actions and our thoughts, our intentions, all the things, all for the better. So this is the time where Muslims once a year dedicate ourselves to that purpose. And so, of course, these behaviors completely make sense in that context. And it is not being a hypocrite. It is not being what Muslims, we joke. And again, even for Muslims, this is inappropriate. We should not be doing this, but it's kind of our versions of the Sunday Christians. For Christians, we have our Ramadan Muslims to, speak badly of folks who change their behavior during Ramadan and don't necessarily stick with those behavioral changes after Ramadan. However, the point is, one, us as outsiders from anyone else, even me as a Muslim myself, if I were seeing another Muslim, which again, Muslims, if you are watching this, I'm speaking to us as well, not just the non-Muslims, but me as an individual looking at another person, it is not at all appropriate for me to be watching them, keeping track of their behavior. I should focus on myself, what I need to improve, and my actions, and stay out of other people's business. And ideally, we are encouraging people in the changes that they're trying to make in their life. Not, again, pushing people to make changes that they don't want to. That is not what I am saying. But if they have made the choice themselves, this is something they want to do, and we, whether we are their fellow Muslims, their siblings in faith, or whether we are their non-Muslim friends, we are their co-workers, we're their neighbors, whatever our relationship as a non-Muslim is, whatever your relationship is as a non-Muslim to them, you can provide a supportive environment. So God willing, inshallah, they will continue afterwards. But even if that is not the case, it is such a wonderful thing for Muslims during the month of Ramadan to really try and be better about themselves, even if we don't stick with things all the way as much as we would like, as much as we intended. It is still something that we are striving to do, and that is so deeply important and valuable in the religion of Islam. So whether you are a non-Muslim watching this or whether you are a fellow Muslim watching this, let's make the decision now together that we are going to go through this upcoming month of Ramadan by holding space for the changes in others, that they are striving to be better. We think the best of them. We think that they have pure intentions. We think that they are dedicated in what they're doing. And of course, all of us could benefit from support. We're not meant to be islands all trying to improve ourselves and live our lives individually. Let's work and support each other, encourage each other. And as fellow Muslims, if you're Muslim yourself, this is something that we should be doing anyway, whether in Ramadan or not, speaking to each other with compassion and mercy, as Allah calls on us to do.